money. While like people, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Trying to think of like a nice person in our grade. Like Ariana,
Man. Oh,
Maddie,
okay.
Ariana, Maddie, those two. Like they're probably just gonna have like an average life. They're so nice. They deserve to like have something nice. Yeah, Maddie's a great example. I completely forgot about Maddie. Sorry, Maddie. You're a forgettable side character. But she's so nice. Like sticking. If like anyone asks, like, "Hey, Maddie, can you like draw this for me?" Even if they're like a popular jerk, she's like, "Okay." Like she drew one of Joey's album covers.
Apparently, she was in an abusive relationship. I was like, how could anyone abuse this poor soul?
What?
She's almost, yeah, she was in an abusive relationship.
How? Like how? It's like,
That's why she's kind of gay.
oh, I didn't even know that. I don't blame her.
I was like, how can anyone treat this innocent soul poorly?
It's like kicking a puppy. Like, yeah, she's not exactly a supermodel, but she's not ugly. She's nice. She's a pretty, just, just nice girl. She's so sweet. She could do whatever. Draw you a picture. It's just like nice. I don't get it. I don't know how you could hurt her. I want to stick a slap whoever hurt her. I'm not even that close to her. I just know she's nice. That's why when I heard like sticking Mark Allen is like he's abusive in his relationships, I was like, what?
I mean, I would believe it the way he is now.
Oh yeah, I don't need to improve my resume.
Bro, I don't know what the hell happened to him. Someone just.
It's like it's so, like sorry to be blunt, but like Alan, you don't have the looks to be like rude to your girlfriend.
Well, maybe something happened in his personal life. I know that's not an excuse, but you never know. There's always something behind the scenes, or maybe there isn't.
Yeah, well he dated my ex Julia. She was nice. She never like well, the only thing she did was slap my face. That was like the worst thing she did, and that was because she thought I was looking at her boobs, and I wasn't. I was looking at a pin on her shirt, and I was trying to like let her know it was upside down without actually saying it's upside down. But you know,
You should take that as a compliment.
that's what my girlfriend does. That's what Trudy does now. I'm streaming, she'll vouch. See that like that's what I would be if I was a girl and someone was like, "Oh yeah, you got nice boobs," or "Oh, you got a nice butt." I'd be like, "Thanks." That's just me. A girl said I
That
had a
kind
nice butt. I was like, "Cool." Like what there was the new girl that was bi and she was blonde and she was kind of like the popular kids, but she was more like nice. I don't know.
that's just me, dog. That was the big root sauce.
What?
See, she was like the popular kids, but nice.
There's you know what I mean by popular kids? Thinking Alexis and all them, Brianna.
I mean, I don't really talk to them too much.
I don't talk to him either. You can just hear him from across the cafeteria.
Yeah, yeah. I like to think that people are generally nice people, but they act differently with people.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Joey's a good example of like he adapts to like his environment. He can walk up to a group of people that play video games, and then he's gonna talk like Call of Duty and all that, and Rainbow Six. Like he just talks video games. He's cool. I talked to him about Overwatch. He's like, yeah, I played it for a little bit. I didn't really like it, but I can understand why people like it. He was down to earth. He wasn't like, no, it's trash. He thinks me playing Guitar Hero is cool.
You look Guitar Hero? Game's garbage. So that's only because I suck at it.
Cool, thanks.
You're welcome.
No, there's a guy in my chat. I decided to stream for my girlfriend because she wanted to hear me talk before I got off. And I figured it was a good compromise because I wouldn't be just like leaving you in the dark. But it's like, I don't know. Like when I was dating Julia, she was relatively nice, very non-physical at all. Like didn't want to hold the hands or hug or anything. She'd kiss. That was it. It's kind of weird. I mean, it was like 6th grade, 7th grade. I don't know. I know. I remember I told my dad like I found her on Instagram just to see like how she was doing, like what she looks like now because I haven't seen her in like 6 years. And like she is a complete snob. And I told my dad, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what staying will do to you." I was like,
How is she?
"That's funny."
How? What? I mean, how is she a snob?
Um, she's like hardcore vegan, and like if you eat meat, don't talk to me. That was her bio. And she's like, you could tell by her pictures, like she was just kind of like rich snobby, kind of like don't talk to me unless you follow my opinions and agree with everything I say.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with the girlfriend I have now. Very happy.
Me too.
No, I know you. Like, I feel like at some point you should at least like give dating a girl a chance. But like, I get it. I get your perspective. If I didn't have the girl I had now, I'd be right there alongside you with the whole like, all I need is me and myself, and maybe a dog. But
Like I said, not in it for the good time, in it for the long haul. And I don't really see that in high school. I don't see the purpose.
yeah, well, I'm
I
not
sh-
I'm not dating a high school sweetheart. I'm dating a girl I met online. We got along well. We love each other's personality. We love each other. We love the way we look. It's just all good. We don't really fight. We have dumb little arguments, of course, but there's never been like something we disagree on. Oh, speaking of which, something we argued about earlier today was, do you think it would be worth it to be a girl even though you'd have to like put up with like periods and stuff?
How'd you guys have this argument if she's a girl? It's weird.
Well, because she says like she would gladly like not have to go through periods and stuff and be
No,
a
yeah, I
guy.
definitely wouldn't want to. I definitely wouldn't want to be a girl. No,
Really?
hell no. I ain't do.
I
No.
don't know. I'm fine being both. Like I could be a guy, I could be a girl, whatever. I'm not bi. I don't like guys. But like I don't know. It's hard to explain without sounding gay. Not to use it in a negative term, but just like in a general sense. I don't know. Like I said, the one thing I am jealous of about girls is that like they have outfits and stuff. They can wear like lingerie and bikinis and stuff, and guys don't have anything.
I mean, guys can wear lingerie and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but it's not like
Ball and chain.
there's no like male equivalent. You can wear like a speedo. You can wear like some like tight underwear, but there's no like exclusively considered sexy outfit that a guy can wear.
I mean, do you want to though?
Yeah,
Are you jealous of that?
yeah.
I mean, those are just a big waste of money. So
Not if
expensive.
you're
You know
sharing
what I
it
mean?
with a person.
Why would you share underwear? And
No!
what are you talking about?
If you're
What are you talking
trying
about,
to
dude?
look that way for like your partner or something.
Oh, why are you sharing underwear with your guy partner?
No!
I don't know what you guys are into, man, but you do you.
No, no, Colby's in the chat. He says that's gay.
She's already turning you gay, Tyler. I told you.
It's a good. Mm. I don't know. Like being someone who's never like really dated anyone and actually like felt intimate with someone after like actually feeling those feelings, it's really hard to like think of not having it. Like having someone love you that's not like a family member or like I don't know. It's a different kind of love and it's really nice. But that's why it sucks really bad when you lose it. Which is also kind of why it sucks when like some guy dates like a popular girl and they think like, "Oh yeah, like we're madly in love. We're going to get married." And then like they're just like, "Oh no, you were just like I just wanted to have sex with you." And that's it. And then they walk away. That guy's going to be crushed and that girl that just felt nothing. It can go both ways. I'm not saying that like the guy can't be the one that's like, "Oh yeah, I love you, babe," and then like soon after that, like he has sex and then he's like, "All right, see ya." Like actually, there's probably more guys that do that than girls, but I don't know. Speaking of which, there's also like a lot of people don't realize how women can be abusive in relationships too. A lot of people only think it's guys. Yeah, that's a good point. People get mixed up in love when it isn't actually love, and then it just kind of sucks. And the worst is when like you wanna love someone, but like deep down you know you don't, and you just like you just people fake it just to like have someone there, and it's like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I can understand it, but it just seems kind of wrong to manipulate someone just to have someone there, to say you love someone and not actually love them. Which is why I broke up with Julie in the first place, because I just didn't feel anything anymore. And I felt really bad when I broke up with her, and I was like, oh, you probably don't feel like the same connection that we used to have anyway. And she's like, yes, I do. And I was like, oh, crap. She was like, oh, it's because I'm fat. And I'm like, no, it's not because you're fat. And then she's like, oh, yeah, there's another girl, isn't there? And I was like, no. Like, if a guy breaks up with a girl, they don't need to have a reason. It could just be like they don't feel the spark anymore. That's just what it is. But when I was dating Julia, looking back at it, now that I've actually fallen in love with my girlfriend Trudy, it's just I never really did love her. I just wanted the idea of having a girlfriend. Was when you dated Emily, was it kind of like that? You just wanted to have a girlfriend to say you had one?
I did it out of, I don't want to say pity.
Pity? You felt bad for her?
No,
Did
I
did
said
she
not
ask you
really.
out? Oh,
Yeah, she did. I don't want to say it was pity. I felt like it was, I don't know, different word.
you felt obligated?
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then it's turned into years of me not feeling anything at all, even from the beginning.
Yeah, that.
And I look like the big jerk. And I am.
No. To be fair, you both like mutually broke up because you both whispered in my ear at the same time, like, "Yo, tell him that I'm breaking up with them." So I just said nothing to either one of
Well, I
you.
kind of said that was all Emily. I kind of just stopped talking to her and hope my problems would go away.
Yeah. Then she was a lesbian.
Hey, that's not me. That was all her.
Yeah. Which I still find funny that Zach, not Zach, I'm stupid. Lane dated Amanda. No, you think about it, it's so weird because like me, Lane, and Ethan all dated like the same group of girls. Like they were all friends and we were all friends. Like Ethan dated Emmy, Lane dated
Also Emmy
Amanda
and
and
Emmy.
Emmy,
And Emmy.
and then I dated Julia. And after the fact, Amanda was completely lesbian, didn't like guys at all. Um, when I started dating Julia, she was bi, and I remember she told me it like it was this big reveal. Like, I'm so sorry. Like she told it to me like she was pregnant or something. Like, yo, Tyler, I don't know how to tell you this, but like I'm bi, and I was like, okay. Like you're dating me, so I don't really care. Like if you're dating someone who finds both sexes attractive, it's just kind of like, yeah, but you're dating me, so it's not. It does not affect me. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you you find someone where your personalities like mix together really nice. Like being completely honest, Zach, Ariana seems like a good match for you. You both like the animes and stuff. You both have the same kind of. You just mix well. I don't know. I'm not saying you should date her. I'm just saying you do make a cute couple. Just like everyone else thinks so. I know it might be annoying to hear, but it's what I think. And you know she's into you. To be fair, she was into both of us. But then I started dating Trudy, Shinji. Remember, wasn't it field day that she said to like, she said like, "Oh yeah, I kind of like you."
Well, she didn't tell me. It was Maddie, because she was too scared to do it herself.
Ah,
That was freshman year.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's one thing I regret when I was dating Julia was I did lie to myself for a long time because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I just didn't want to date her anymore. I didn't feel anything, but I didn't want to say like go away. He left. Alright, I'm gonna keep talking anyway. It's like when I was dating her, it's just it lasted a few months. Went to the dance, slow dance and stuff. Well, that's exactly what I did. We decided that we'd just be friends. If she needed a hug, she needed someone to talk to, she'd talk to me. And that's pretty much what happened for a few years. Then she moved away, moved to a new school, and just stopped talking. But after we stopped dating, I still went over her house to help her with what was it? Her bass. She wanted to learn how to play bass because her dad played bass, and he forgot how to tune it, but she knew I play guitar, so I helped her tune it and teach her a little bit. So I was just kind of like the music person you went to for advice and stuff. That was alright. Excuse me. Yeah, that's also fair. I can definitely see that it's like, well, no, that's a bit harsh, sweetie. Well, it's like if they are rude to you or they break up with you, and if you don't leave on mutual terms, being like, you know what, this didn't work out, let's just be friends, then yeah, I can definitely see why I'd be like, I don't want to talk to him, I don't want to see him, because all I can think about is like when I was happy and stuff. But I've seen people get divorced and they still be friends. They just realize, like, hey, this wasn't what I thought it would be when I went into it. I'd rather be friends. I don't want to, like, lose our relationship, but I don't want to be in the kind of relationship we are now. That kind of stuff. It's just. It's just best to be honest. Just say, like, hey, the feelings that you once had is not the same. You gotta see how they feel, gotta see if it's something you can work out. If you want to keep it, you can work on it. You mention how you feel, try and work on it as a couple if you want to stay together. But if you don't, best thing to do is be honest, explain how you feel, see how they feel, and if they take it in like a rude way, then that's their problem. Like I said, when I broke up with Julia, she thought it was all some big, like, there was a girl, Casey. She was, at the time, she was the hottest girl in school, and she had been like hitting on me a lot in like class and at the dance and stuff. And I like I turned her down, of course, because I was taken at the time, and I just wanted to like be in the relationship I was in. And Julia noticed that she had been talking to me and was attracted to me and stuff. I'm sorry, bud. Hmm. Well, it's like she said like it was her way, it was the way she looked, but it's like sometimes it's nothing. It doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be anything. And if they're an understanding person, they'll probably cry. I know Julia cried a lot. I had to calm her down and everything. I felt bad. I did. But it honestly, it felt better after I did break up because it felt like a lie had been lifted, a big weight had been lifted off my chest because I wasn't living a lie anymore. I wasn't living the way I felt I had to be, and I was living the way I should be, which is being honest with myself. And even if it hurts the other person, personally, if I was dating someone and they didn't feel like they loved me anymore, I would rather have them tell me than lie to me and then kiss me like everything's okay when everything's not okay. Whether that means talking it out or breaking up. Exactly. As much as you might love someone, and as much as you care about someone, and as much as it might be hard, you still should put yourself above others, as selfish as it seems. Which is kind of hypocritical because I do love my girlfriend more than I love myself, but at that point, if you don't. It's a very touchy subject, it's very hard to explain, but like I said, it's better to be honest with yourself and others. Yeah, exactly. If it's not worth the pain and it's not worth the energy, then that's just the way it is. like at the very end of my relationship with Julia, it just felt wrong kissing her, like at all. Like I'd go to kiss her, and it would just feel like you were lying to someone's face. It just didn't feel right. No, no, don't worry, bud. No. Like I said, you just need to be honest with yourself. And oh, if you need to do what you feel needs to be done. You know what? Silent Hype, whatever your real name is, um, do you have like a Snapchat or a Discord or something? 'Cause it almost seems like you might want someone to talk to, and like I want to make sure everything's okay. 'Cause I just want people to be happy, and I feel bad. You do seem nice. You're welcome. Like I said, if you have a Snapchat or Discord, just leave it in the chat or something. Can keep in touch, 'cause wanna make sure everything's okay. I'm pretty sure when you clicked on this video, you weren't expecting to get those kind of emotions. So, I apologize if you didn't want that, but I don't know. Yeah. Is there anywhere I can type? No, I'm not playing Rocket League or anything. I don't know. If you ever want to chat and not a YouTube chat, my Snapchat is Guitar Tyler 69. Real name's Tyler Soares. Just kind of like a comb over hair thing on the Bitmoji, if you're wondering. And on Discord, Shy Tie number 6066. Capital S, capital T. Shy Tie. Here to talk if you need to. Alright. I'm gonna be getting off. I wish you good luck and do what you feel needs to be done. Have the conversation you need to. Either apologize or have a long conversation with your girl. But I hope everything goes okay for you, bud. Have a good night.